Scientific study of RIG VEDA, class 41. Today we are going through the Mandras of Sooktha 17 in Mandal-1. Here the Devada is Indra and Varuna. Varuna is the orbit. It may be planetary orbit or atomic orbit. All our activities are controlled by the planet. When the planet comes at a particular position, it is influencing us in our activity. Likewise, what all things that are taking place in our work, that is related with the orbit of the atom. Orbital energy, there is a force inside that acting through this orbit which control the chemical activity. Every action in this universe is related with some chemical reaction, and in that these orbits and the electron in that orbit are taking place. Now let us go through the first mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 17-1. ഋഷി മേധാതിഥി കണ്വൻ, ദേവത ഇന്ദ്ര വരുണന്മാർ, ഛന്ദസ് ഗായത്രി. ഇന്ദ്ര വരുണയോരഹം സംഭ്രാജയോരവ ആവൃണേ താനോ മൃളാദ ഈദൃശേ.
It tells Indra and Varuna to protect us from all the hurdles or opposition that are coming towards us. Because we are opposing any negative effect coming towards us by using our willpower, and by doing certain things we are trying to overcome our difficulties. In all such activities, this Indra is the coordinator and Varuna is the orbit which influence that action. So when we overcome any difficulty by doing something, this orbiter and its electrons are taking part in it to help us. Now let us go through the second mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 17-2. ഗന്ധാരാഹി സ്തോവസേ ഹവം വിപ്രസ്യമാവത ധർത്താര ചർഷണീനാം.
It says Mitra and Varuna is the Lord of ourselves. Our Lord is Mitra and Varuna. It is protecting us in every time when we are doing something. When we are trying to prepare some food, Indra and these orbits in the atom, orbits in the food material are taking part in that action, and some internal structure changes taking place in that system, and that internal structure changes due to the influence of the electrons and the orbit that are responsible for that particular structure. So if we want to cook food, their internal structure changes take place, and thus the material become soft. Because we are cooking food, say rice, when we heat it, some internal changes take place and the rice become soft. So it is helping us in all our activities and protect us from any opposition if there is, which come from any direction. We are opposing it with the help of Indra and this Varuna. Now let us go through the third mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 17-3 അനുകാമം തർപ്പയേതാം ഇന്ദ്ര വരുണോ രായ താമ്പാം നേദിഷ്ടമീമഹേ.
It tells Indra and Varuna to give us all types of dhan. Dhan means money, finance, or financial uprising. It will raise our financial status. How? If we are doing anything, if we are going to produce something, that Indra and Varuna are the forces which act inside that system to convert it into the product. By selling such products, we can get money. Now, let us go through the fourth mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 17-4 യുവാഗുഹി ശജീനാം യുവാഗു സുമദീനാം ഭൂയാമ വാജദാബ്നാം.
It says both Indra and Varuna gives us the knowledge, true knowledge, and the strength to face any problem, to make our life beautiful. Because by understanding the science behind these materials and the basic science, that is chemistry, it is dealing with the knowledge about the atom, the influence of these orbits in any chemical reaction, likewise periodic table, etc. By using that periodic table, we are producing different types of materials. We can produce artificial rubber or anything like that. If there is shortage, we can create it artificially, and likewise. So it gives us different knowledges that are required for our prosperity. It will give strength also. By using certain chemical reaction, we are making weapons or anything like that. All such things, chemical actions are taking place. And the heat released by it is using to destroy the enemy. So it gives us knowledge. Now let us go to the fifth mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 17-5 ഇന്ദ്ര സഹസ്രദാവ്നാം വരുണ സംസ്യാനാം ക്രതുർഭവത്തി ഉത്കഥ്യാം.
There are a number of gods or material or gods means Devada. Devada means what are things that are there in the universe that are Devadas. We are using those things for our development works, for our prosperity. And among these things, it tells Indra and Varuna is the most important, helpful Devata as far as we are concerned. Because in all our actions, Indra is the coordinator and Varuna is taking place in all such actions. So the most important Devatas are Indra and Varuna. Now let us go to the sixth mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 17-6 തയോരിദവസ വയം സനേമ നിച ധീമഹി സ്യാദുദ പ്രരേചനം.
It tells that with the help of Indra and Varuna, we are getting money, we are getting prosperity. And this money we are using by doing any work, we are getting money. By producing something, Indra and Varuna are taking part in that action. And they are converting it into products. And by selling these products, we are getting money. And with this money, we are undergoing prosperity. We are moving from one level to a higher level. That is, socially we are progressing. That is due to the usage of our knowledge in scientific fields to produce new luxurious things and important things, important machinery or anything like that. In all this, Indra is the coordinator, and these orbital energies are taking place, or orbital electron are taking part in those actions. Now let us go through the seventh mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദ മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 17-7. ഇന്ദ്ര വരുണ വാമഹം ഹുവേ ചിത്രായ രാധസേ അസ്മാൻസ്യ ജിഗ്യുഷസ്കൃതം.
It tells Indra and Varuna to give different types of prosperity, different types of things, because by you doing work, we are producing artificial rubber, we are getting synthetic rubber, plastic, etc. We are producing different types of medicines, we are producing different types of machines and everything. All the things that you have, mobile, etc. We are using mobile, TV, everything. These things are produced by doing some works. In all such action, even making a table, for making a table, we are cutting the wood. In the wood, the bond is due to the combination of these orbits. We are breaking this bond, and Indra is helping to break that bond and to shape that material in a different shape. And by joining those parts, we are making the table. So in all such activities, Indra and Varuna are there. Now let us go through the 8th mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദ മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 17-8. ഇന്ദ്ര വരുണ നൂനുവാം സിഷാ സന്ദീഷു ധീഷ്വാ അസ്മഭ്യം ശർമ്മ യച്ഛതം.
It tells Indra and Varuna to love us and protect us and act as a guide to us, a safeguard to us. That is what it says. Now let us go through the 9th mantra.
ഋഗ്വേദ മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 17-9. പ്രവാമശ്നോതു സുഷ്ടുതിർ ഇന്ദ്ര വരുണയാം ഹുവേ യാമൃധാദേ സതസ്തുതീം.
It says we are using different types of study or knowledge. Modern science principles we are applying, and based on this, Indra and Varuna are giving us different types of things. We are using study, Vedic mantras, for modern science technologies. We are applying it, and with the help of Indra and Varuna, we are producing so many things, so many medicines, so many luxurious things like soft drinks or anything like that, or a TV, mobile or anything like that. Even we are producing rocket. Rocket is moving with the action of that chemical burning taking place inside that. In burning itself, these orbits are taking place, and Indra is the coordinator. So what all things we are creating, this Indra and this periodic table is the every changes are taking place based on periodic table. Periodic table means it is related with the orbit and the electron in the outermost orbit of an element. That orbit and the number of electrons in the outermost orbit are taking place, and that technology, that knowledge we are using to combine different atoms or materials or molecules or anything like that to produce different types of things. Likewise, in the planetary system also, the planets are controlling our activity. There also the planets are moving in orbits, and when it reaches a particular direction, it will become supportive to us, and at that time we are prospering in our life. So all of our activity, whether it is in upward direction or downward direction, these are related with the position of the planet in the orbit. This orbit is elliptical, so it is either approaching us or moving away from us. So depending on its position, our activities are also synchronized with it.